Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So today we are looking at tomato stew, an alternative to red cooking oil. As you know, like most of us who live in diaspora or live abroad, and especially in other countries as well, most times we don't have access to palm oil. And when we do get them, they've gone off, and they end up ruining your soup or your cooking. So this is an alternative to use the oil and to make your soup with it. Believe me, it tastes delicious. So starting with, we just washed our pepper. We need all our bell pepper from the list. And got my tomato, both tomato, fresh tomato, tomato puree, and tin tomato as well. We have peppers, garlic, onions, and we're going to be blending this combination. You see, my garlic is all sliced up. So these peppers and this other recipe has been washed. I also have my stock cube for seasoning and for taste. Great. Okay, let's go. And I also have a chili pepper, black pepper, and some pepper powder, all in one purpose seasoning. The list is up to your choice, either you like spicy food or not. It depends on whatever spice you might like to take. So we'll start on by blending our tomato pepper to the mixture, blending the whole thing. So after blending in the tomato and the chili, I'll just have to steam it in a pot, just to steam and allow the water to kind of evaporate. Some people prefer to steam this before blending. You can do whatever way is you find it easier, but I do both. Well, this time I'm just blending the tomato, chili, and tatashi together. And then moving next, I've got my fish chicken, and here are my seasonings. This is my cumin. This is my cinnamon. This is my nutmeg, black pepper, white pepper. I've got salt to taste. I usually add little salt because most of the spices contain salt. So I'm very, very sensitive to the amount of salt I use because I don't eat salt that much. But you can always add to taste, but start with a little quantity and then you can add as you go. So here are my stock cubes. I got a little bit of bay leaves. It's optional. They're optional. You can use any season of your choice. And this is my jumbo stock cube, and that's my curry. And there I have my pepper, my paprika. You can So here I have all onions well sliced up, and my tomato are finished steaming now, so I'm just gonna go into fry it with this sliced onion. So first of all, I heat my oil, and I'm just gonna go in with the onions. I also have my turmeric, and here is my fish and chicken. I've steamed it. Really seasoned it with some of those seasoning, and I've allowed it to steam because I like to steam my fish before I fry the chicken. I don't like to fry chicken because I prefer when it's grilled, because I believe it's much more healthy to have, just to reduce oil. And I'll also be marinating the chicken with this mayo sauce, and I also have the Nando's peri peri sauce. So here is all the chicken. I've marinated them and they are ready to go into the grill. So this is the Nando's peri peri sauce for my marinade. I've got the medium spicy one. You can go on with any seasoning of your choice, it is entirely optional. I say this sauce, you can always get them from your local grocery shop. And let's get cooking going. So here is the grill. I've layered it on with the foil, so I'm just going to go in with my chicken. And here is the fish as well. I've started frying the fish. And one thing I like to do while frying my fish is I like to add onion, just to, boost aroma and give it this intense, beautiful flavor. Believe me, try this and you enjoy it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as you watch the video. If you find any means though this video has helped you, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. And here is the oil and the onion. You can see it's sizzling. I just allow it to turn a bit golden and then cover it, and then I'll be ready to go in with my tomato. As you can see, here is the tomato. I've gone in with all the blend mixtures, and you can see the oil is a bit orangey, so I'm just going to stir it over time, but make sure you cook on a very low heat, because if you don't, it's going to burn before you even start cooking, and we don't want our stew to taste funny. We want it to be as delicious as possible. So I'm just gonna, you can see the oil is now red as I've stirred for more than 20 minutes. So I'm just going in with the rest of the recipe ingredient, the spices, and then I'm just going to stir it and then give the pot a cover, and then just stir it from time to time. Let's say when it comes to this stage, you just have to stay close to the cooking, because you don't want it to start on burning. And believe me, just make sure you cook on a very low heat and just cover it up to simmer. And then the next time we just open and just keep stirring it from time to time, just to make sure it's nice and well cooked. So here we go. You can see now the oil on top has turned from orangey color to more of red color. This is what we want, and all the oil have all settled on top of the tomato, and the sour taste is gone as well, and which means the tomato stew is ready for the next step, where I'll just be adding in the chicken broth, because I seasoned the chicken and the fish well, so I can add the fish and the chicken broth into the cooking. Just keep stirring it. And now the tomato is all cooked, so now we're moving to the next stage, where I will be sieving out the oil. So I'm just gonna sieve it out. Just guys, you have to drain the oil as much as possible. I have a little sieve. You can use any other method of oil extraction you have that's available to you. We'll just extract all the oil, and then that's it. I think that's the main stage, and that oil will allow it to cool down. You can always pop that in your fridge or your freezer, put in a very nice container and reserve it. So whenever you're cooking soup, whether you're making bitter leaf soup, you're cooking egusi soup, you're cooking ogbono soup, or you're cooking any sort of cooking that you require red oil, you can use this. It's a very good, great, tasty alternative to red oil. Very good one. But however, if you live in a place where you have access to fresh red oil, then that's great. But if not, this is a very good alternative. Like, you don't want to cook with oil and then at the end of the day, they become so sticky on your tongue. That's what kind of the oil we get here, because I'm sure they must have spent days before they get to the country. And then here I've just gone in with my chicken and meat broth. Is the one I have preserved, and the current one I have from this chicken I just made. So I'm just adding everything in, and then after that I'm just going to stir it and add some water, just some little water, and allow it to boil on a low heat. So I'll just give you a cover, and you can see here I'm going in with my mixed and meat, which I boil. I like, other detailed meat. And I will be adding my fish as well. So the fish I fried while the chicken is in the grill, and the fish I add, but I'm not going to add the chicken into the stew. I like, the chicken to stand out on my salad. So here we go. I've just given it a bit of stir, and my god, this stew is tasting so delicious. It smells nice as well. And I'm just gone in with my fish. I just cover it to simmer for about 5 to 6 minutes on a low heat. And then here we go. Ta-da! Food is ready. My god, this food tastes so delicious. It smells so nice. And here is the last tip from just turning out the oil and ready for preserve. Just try this method and drop your comment in the comment section. Tell me if it works. Give me a thumb up, give me a review, and also share this video. Now you can subscribe to my channel for more other options. Thank you for watching. Bye.